All right, so now we're at a concrete home that we're building in Cape Coral, Florida, and I'm going to tell you some of the things we're going to look for before we get to the next steps of construction. One of them is you'll see that we have all the window openings where the windows are going to go in. We're going to have to put wood around there and jam them in, but we're going to go back through. We have the openings for all the windows marked out. We'll double check all that. The second step is you'll see that there'll be some cuts in the concrete. This right here would be where a shower is going to go, so they have to be recessed, so you'll see that that's where it's cut out. There'll be another one in the back there as well. Right now we're setting up to pour the beam, so the guys are coming around. They have this wood that they just placed down here, and if you get in here and you take a little look, there's rebar in there. This rebar goes all the way down into the footer. It's going to go all the way up and attach to this beam that's going to get poured today. And that beam is going to go all the way around with rebar, with solid concrete to be poured. The concrete does not go through every concrete block, but it goes where you'll see the holes on the outside will take you there, and you'll see every like 4 feet there'll be an opening there, and that's where the concrete will end up going. All right. The other thing that you're going to check when you're out here is where the AC unit or where the water equipment potentially is going to go. So a lot of these homes will have AC unit pads and AC unit equipment that would need to be elevated to the finished floor level, which is where this concrete is. This is what we call the finished floor level. So we'll walk around and we'll check and say, hey, is it in there? Is it done? Because when we pour the beam, we want to make sure that we also have that poured. So there, if you look out the window here, that's where the AC pad would be. And any type of water equipment or generator equipment. So it's high up, it's not on the ground level, it's elevated up to secure itself. These pipes that are coming through, a lot of those are water pipes or drain pipes, and we'll also have some electrical coming through, which was done before the slab got put in. And you want to look at your building plan, make sure that they're in the spots that you wanted them to be. Another thing that we did on this job, which you have to keep in mind, is that if you have homes on both sides of where you're building and you have a canal, a beautiful canal property and behind, is you have to coordinate getting your pool in. And a lot of times the equipment that goes back in that you have to use to dig the pool won't fit along the sides of the home. So we have to get the pool in at the beginning stage of construction, which is now. So before we actually get the roof trusses and everything else up. So we have dug the pool. And we have all the dirt in the back there that we've sort of used to ensure to be spread out or moved in other parts of this project. Gives you a little bit of a better example of how the concrete comes down through. And then we, again, the beam across the top there. So these are a couple of things that I would check for masonry before the next stage, which would be framing and the roof trusses and the lumber all coming in. My name is Fred Price. If you want some more building tips and to understand how the building process works in Florida, look us up, Lauren Homes, and subscribe to our channel.